Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at another plant under the microstereoscope. This plant is commonly known as the African daisy and it's a very well-known decorative plant. Now the scientific name of this plant is the Dimorphotheca ecklonis, and I wanted to talk about this because it's a very complex flowering system, let's just say it like that. So let's get into it. I have this diagram here, as you can see, that explains a little bit better this efflorescence that this plant has. Inflorescence is how the flowers are placed up top of the plant, and this particular inflorescence is the capitulum. So, in the capitulum inflorescence, you have all the flowers placed on a flat disc. This specific plant has two types of flowers. This specific inflorescence has two types of flowers. It has the ray flowers, which can be recognized because they have a long petal, and the disc flowers, which don't have that long petal and they're just on the disc. Um, Now, as you can see, when I turn this plant around, you will see that it has a lot of green underneath. Those are not sepals like we talked about. Those are bracts and filaries. As the diagram can say, you can have this as a snapshot, a very good diagram. Very glad I found it. So now that we got that out of the way, let's start by putting it under the microstereoscope. So after I was able to get it to sit upright with some duct tape, we're very well to see what's on the center of it. This is 10 times magnification, and as you can see, we have a lot of very closed purple flowers in the middle. We have the ones that have all the anthers together, and you can see the pollen that comes out on the outside of it. And when it focuses a bit, now you will see that they look like flowers. So these are their flowers on their own. And on the outside, the ray flowers, you can see they don't have the pollen, they have something else. Those are the gynecium with the style and the stigma. And we're going to be taking a closer look at all of these in a bit. The African daisy, all the disc flowers are male, and all the ray flowers are female. So they don't have both reproductive systems, every single flower. Ray flowers female, disc flowers male. Let's keep going now by taking off a ray flower. As I'm showing up here, this is a ray flower. Putting it under the microstereoscope, we can first take a look at the petals. Yeah, those are more than one, and we will be able to dissect it a little bit better. But right now, let me tell you why they're more than ones. As you can see, they are very deep lines in the petal, which means those are central nerves of each petal. Here, I was able to separate them, and as you can see, there are 5 petals. How can I say there are 5 petals? There are 5 points on the petal. So each point is a different petal, and as you can see, there are 5 there. Now, moving on to the bottom part of the flower, we can see the style and the stigma, 2 of them in fact, which would say that we have 2 carpels, but we're not certain until we cut the ovary with a razor blade, as I did here. Here we see that it only has 1 carpel. Please, if someone knows something better than me, correct me if I'm wrong, but I only saw 1. And yeah, that's pretty much with the female part. Now we're gonna move on to the disc flowers, which was a pain in the fucking ass to take out. But what I did here is take a bunch of the bracts and filaries, ray flowers out. Then I was able to cut through some of those male flowers. And as you can see, there's no ovary underneath, it's just connecting. So I put this perfectly like that, so you see that there's no ovary underneath it. Having it a little bit better here, you can see the pollen and the anthers, and you can see the filaments going up to the anthers, but all the anthers are conjoined to each other, so it's synanthery. But the filaments of the stamens are free, and there's 5 of them, just as 5 petals over here as well. So that confirms that there are 5 petals on the ray flower as well as the disc flower. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I know I had a lot of fun doing it. It was a super fun thing though. I like doing this. If you did enjoy this and you want to see more of this or just want to see more of my channel, I'm not just gonna be doing this or just gaming. I'm gonna be interchanging on what I feel like. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching and bye bye.